Welcome back to the Process Loading Podcast, baby. And after a few technical difficulties, man, we are back. We're back. We've had a terrific, and I mean terrific, NBA All-Star break. We got NBA coming back on Thursday.
Beautiful.
But before Thursday, let's cover this All-Star game,
Let's do it. We had a great All-Star game, and I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say this was the best All-Star game we've had ever.
Yes.
I'm saying ever. It was competitive. I'm loving the new format. It was crazy. I don't know how I felt about, the quarters kept changing, but that fourth quarter, where they had a set score, that really took this whole environment to another level. We saw playoff intensity basketball, brother. That was amazing, fun basketball to watch of some of the best players in the world competing. It was great. So we're just going to start right off. How great was this for the whole game of basketball, watching that last night?
I think this, like you said, just to piggyback off that point, this is the most amazing All-Star game I've ever watched in my entire lifetime. This, hands down, from the setup to what we're here now, seeing the best 24 players in basketball play this game, and the way it was played, the first quarter, and it was kind of touchy-feely, everybody getting the sense of everything. That second quarter is where things started to get a little bit competitive. Giannis scoring 18 of the first 20 points, other first team 20 points. So that's how he was taking that serious. He wanted to win those quarters. So these players really took this game so serious. And then Rudy Gobert, who did not make the team last year, made sure his presence was felt in that third quarter. He balled out. Offensively, defensively, this guy was the man. Let me just go over a few points. So, before the final three quarters, so there was Team LeBron scored 33 total points versus Team Giannis's 22 points. LeBron's team shot 42% from the field. Giannis' team shot 26% from the field in the fourth quarter. 7-4 assist to turnover ratio and 1-7 assist to turnover ratio for Team Giannis. And to me, is what made it crazy is that Team Giannis had a 12-point lead heading into the fourth quarter.
Right.
So everybody just put on the brakes. Everybody they took it so serious. The offensive fouls that were being called. The one from James Harden, he threw his shoulder at Kyle Lowry.
Yeah.
The questionable block.
Yes.
You thought that was goaltending?
No. I thought it was a block. I thought it was simultaneously.
The only thing I'd probably throw a little notch on is I don't think the game should have ended in a free throw. No,
that's what I was gonna say. I don't think it should have ended on a free throw. But that's what they have to implement now. They have a chance to kind of mesh around with these rules, play around with it. But this was great for the game of basketball, bro. Every other league was watching this and they had to be jealous as hell.
Yes.
Watching this and seeing what the NBA was able to accomplish, something that no other league has really, besides baseball, has really been able to do. But the difference between this and baseball is that this added so much excitement to the game, and it was great. We got a chance to see players really wanting to play against each other and really want to go out there and prove a point. This is great for the game of basketball because now this gives them another huge, revenue stream and something that they can just take for miles and just run with it. The NFL, as we've seen, has been struggling with the Pro Bowl for forever now. We haven't gotten a good Pro Bowl since, maybe that Sean Taylor hit on the punter.
Oh, the punter, Brett Mormon or something like that, hit him off the TV screen.
But the NBA, and we thought it was kind of drifting away. We would see like high scoring games, like just out of this world, and just literally no defense being played at all, and just lobs and just. We were just like, okay, this is pointless to watch. But last night, that fourth quarter was playoff intense.
Yes, and the refs called it like it was a playoff game.
Yes, they did. And you saw these guys were on the play. These guys were arguing calls.
Yes,
and everything.
We're gonna post a video on that.
Mark Davis has a foul. but the other officials might have a tie up here. Eric Lewis was calling a tie up. And Mark Davis was calling for a foul.
And they're discussing it now. You can see the Team LeBron bench jumped up.
Just jump balls, reviews, even challenges.
This was called like a legit playoff game. Basically like an NBA Finals game.
This is something that you want to see, and I was shocked because they were playing pretty hard out there, and you don't want to see injuries, and thank God there were no injuries.
Them team presidents and them execs were scared, biting their nails.
But this is what you want to see when you envision an All-Star game. This is what you want to see, the best players going at it. And that's what we got, bro. So I think we both agree that this was huge for basketball as a whole, and
now they should start implementing it.
You want to see why people want to be in the All-Star game now, you know? Be like, damn, I want to be in there. I want to be a part of that, you know?
Yeah.
So players are going to try more harder to try again to, you know, the All-Star game and the voting, and the NBA can just do so much with this after the big success that they had last night, bro.
Yeah, so just two little points I would bring across that I couldn't get loaded earlier, but in the fourth quarter, the first 3 quarters, there was 14 fouls, 50 fast break points, 48 dunks, and 56% field goal shooting. In the fourth quarter alone, 21 fouls were called.
Yes.
0 fast break points and 3 dunks.
Okay.
36% field goal percentage. They were shooting a lot of threes in that fourth quarter until LeBron pump faked Kemba Walker and dunked it. Yeah. But that fourth quarter, that is playoff intensity at its finest, and I love that the 24 best players in the NBA were able to all come collectively and play hard.
Chris Paul with his first ever career.
He could have flirted around with MVP if Kawhi didn't get it.
Yeah, Kawhi just knocking down threes like it's nothing. Then Simmons getting involved.
And B with that nasty move on LeBron.
The little shimmy.
You
had to love it. You had to love it. Giannis, 2 blocks in this game. People wanted
Rudy
to play.
Gobert, we brought up earlier.
Yes.
And guys like first-time All-Stars, Trae Young and Devin Booker being able to display their skill set at the national level because their teams are not that good, so they don't get the camera time that they deserve. But
Kemba pulling the moves on Sabonis. Come on. It was, that was a hell of a
We're going to post top plays and all of those type of clips from the All-Star
Jason
game.
Tatum no-look pass to Ben Simmons baseline.
And then the behind-the-back pass from Jokic.
Yes. Come on, man.
What a game. I don't think I was this glued to my seat. I hope that the NBA keeps this format.
Oh, yeah.
Just change the little thing with the foul, make them inbound instead of shooting a free throw. But what a game. What a game.
They just missed the first one on purpose.
Yes.
I wish you would have just missed the last one. honestly, bro. I'm like, just miss both. Give the whole fans a
that
whole,
game would have been going all night long.
All night long, bro. So yeah, I think we both agree this was what we needed, right?
Yes, this is what the league needed. And what a crazy thing is, I've seen this on Instagram. So Team LeBron ends up winning 157 to 155. You add 1 plus 5 plus 7 plus 1 plus 5 plus 5, that equals 24. Wow.
Lit.
How the universes and cosmic energies align to a guy as special as Kobe Bryant on this night and this week and this past weekend was probably one of the amazing things that I've ever seen as a basketball fan.
And Kawhi Leonard sharing some Kobe Bryant.
I think my first All-Star game, we were talking, and then he was competitive. He was like, how many shots you shot in the game? I was like, what you mean? And I'm like, how many shots attempts have you shot? I'm like, my highest? He was like, yeah. I was like, probably shot about 19 times. Then he goes like, guess how many times I shot it? I'm like, how much? Like, I shot it 47 times. I was like, all right.
So, do cyborgs have a mantle?
Say that, a cyborg?
I call you a cyborg.
He calls you a cyborg because you said you're unstoppable.
You're unstoppable. You're just like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Terminator.
He calls you the
Terminator.
Terminator.
You just go out and just kill people
like a robot.
And don't show no emotion whatsoever. I love it.
Yeah, I just try to stay locked into the game. I feel like when people are the most serious, they play their best basketball sometimes. Nobody's smiling in the fourth quarter, you know what I mean, if you're trying to make a basket. So.
How about you run that clip? What it do, baby? Let's talk about our All-Star Game MVP.
Right here we go. What it do, baby?
I'm here with Fun Guy.
What's tomorrow?
Fun Guy, what's up, baby?
What it do, baby?
Yeah, you already know.
What about Giannis' post-game comments?
Giannis, this is not the first time he's thrown shots at James Harden.
He threw it during the draft as well.
Yeah.
Offensively, we're just trying to find whoever James Harden was guarding. That's what we thought we'll have the opportunity to score on. And obviously, you cannot go wrong. Kemba, Kyle, Joel, me, Siakam, everybody's great players. Whoever has the ball, he's gonna make a play for the guy next to him, and it's gonna be good because we all have great players.
Love it. Love the shots being thrown by Giannis. Again, like you say, he threw shots during the draft. He said he wants someone that's gonna pass the ball.
It's the most amazing All-Star game.
Oh yes.
And shout out to the team captains LeBron and and Giannis Antetokounmpo for setting the way, for kind of controlling the overall outcome, just making sure that everybody's on board.
Giannis played with a whole lot of intensity on defense.
Oh
and
yeah,
offense.
everybody did.
You could have threw that game too. Nice.
It's just, the first 3 quarters, it's a showmanship. Who's going to outdunk who's going to perform these nasty moves. But the fourth quarter, that right there, those last 6 minutes of that fourth quarter were the most intensified minutes of an All-Star game that you could ever see. And we're talking NBA Finals capacity.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you to Chris Paul for setting up this format. Adam Silver for taking the risk and implementing it. And it was such a huge success. Just hopefully they keep it, because this is an amazing thing, and like you said, it creates another stream of revenue.
Yeah,
where it caters to the more children friendly audience. But great stuff out of this All-Star game.
And Luka getting the minutes in that fourth quarter over Luka, who's the starter. So interesting there.
So the coaches, it was a little hard for them to implement because they kept their stars out there a little bit longer than I thought they should.
Yeah, Embiid played more minutes in the All-Star game than he did against the Clippers.
He looked gassed, bro. The way he was running up and down the floor. Oh.
He played more minutes in the All-Star game than he did against the Clippers. That's insane. That to me is insane.
Amazing game. What stood out to you the most?
Oh, it has to be the intensity, bro.
Yeah,
the intensity. Players wanted to, prove something against other players. Giannis trying to prove a point against LeBron with those blocks, and a lot of these guys just going head to head. Joel Embiid with the post ups, trying to show you what he's all about. Just these guys just really wanted to prove something. Go out there and just prove something. Because we all know they're great. There's a reason they're in the All-Star game, but we're proving why they're in there against the best of the best. I thought that was just awesome, bro. Just seeing that, guys going at it, it was spectacular, bro. That's what stood out to me the most, is the intensity of this game.
Same here. The whole, like I said again, 24 players coming all together.
Kyle Lowry is taking a charge in the paint against LeBron James going full speed in an All-Star game. That to me proves something.
And then Ben Simmons dunking it and then falling, that little scare to everybody.
Yeah.
That was intensity.
But it's just that they wanted to do that. They were like, we're going to risk injury this game, We're going to just put on a show that something that Kobe Bryant would have been hella proud of watching.
And the audience would never forget. And honestly, I will never forget this All-Star game. 24 players banding together as one cohesive unit to accomplish one goal, and that goal was accomplished. So shout out to the NBA, shout out to Adam Silver, shout out to Chris Paul, and shout out to the 24 All-Stars that made it this year.
Love it. That was great.
To you guys.
Thank you for putting on a show for all of us, guys.
Yes.
Thank you so much. That was amazing to watch as a fan. It brought joy to me, bro. Being able to enjoy an All-Star game,
it's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
So we're gonna mesh all of those clips together in this video for you. Have this big highlight reel and other quirky stuff that happened during the weekend.
Yeah. You talking about opening it up here, Marv? LeBron James.
Team LeBron. Yes, you're right, Reggie. Booker getting up high there over Embiid. The tip dunk.
And this is number 8 for Kawhi Leonard.
51-30. $100,000 go to the After School Matters charity on behalf of Team Giannis and the NBA.
Here's the steal by Tatum and the assist.
Yes, you are correct. It is Jason Tatum with a gorgeous pass.
I tell you what, it was a late call, but it might have been the right call.
Oh, look at Spike. Look at Spike.
Oh, look at your guy.
Wow. Oh, man. This is unbelievable.
Calling for time. LeBron James.
Of the night. Anthony Davis missed the first. Only needed one of them. Makes the second, and it is Team LeBron that wins the All-Star game.
With our next topic.
Talking about Saturday's events.
Yes, a lot transpired that
A lot did.
the world did not like. And that was the dunk contest featuring Derrick Jones Jr. and Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon ended up losing by, I think, 2 points with the 48 that he got. So, was he robbed?
Oh.
Nah, fuck this. Both you motherfuckers are crazy. I'm going to my car. Get my other gun. Shoot everybody's ass.
He was robbed clearly. He was clearly robbed. All his dunks that night were all 50s. All 50s except that last one, which I don't know.
That should have been a 50.
I don't know how it wasn't a 50. Again, Derrick Jones jumped over Bam Adebayo, who's nowhere near the size of 7'5" Taco Fall. Nate Robinson dunked over Dwight Howard, and he pushed off him, and he got a 50 for that dunk. So Aaron Gordon got robbed, bro. He had 50 after 50 after 50. And then the last dunk that should have won it to him was something that wasn't planned. He said, you know what, screw this. I'm taking a freaking risk here. I'm taking Taco Fall out the stands. Taco Fall didn't know that he was going to do that at all. And what looks like it was sloppy was just that Taco Fall just kept his arms there. If he would have just dropped his arms, Aaron Gordon would have cleared him easily, you know?
7'6". He makes a guy like Shaquille O'Neal look short.
Oh my God, bro. It was ridiculous that he didn't get a 50 on that dunk. That dunk should have won it for him. He got robbed. They should have never had a, Dwayne Wade, a former Miami Heat guy, judging a guy who was on the Heat in the contest in Derrick Jones Jr.
Bad look.
You got to make the judging unbiased. I don't care if it's a dunk contest. For someone like Aaron Gordon, that means a lot to him for being robbed twice now.
And now
I
you
just
see he's
ruined
not
it for a young
anymore.
kid, a 24-year-old kid who said, he's not participating anymore.
So he's done.
You just ruined it for yourself for the next couple of years.
I don't blame him.
It has sucked. And I know there's two other people that gave him a 9, but come on, Wade. You're going to give Derrick Jones that free throw line dunk a 10. You got to give this a 10, You got to give this a 10. It sucks to be Aaron Gordon. He should probably have 2 now.
Yeah, he should. Definitely. He should.
He's given us two top 5 all-time dunks ever.
Yeah, and we're gonna post
over the mascot.
The mascot.
That's
and
top
the
5
of the
dunk
backboard.
over and the side of the backboard.
We keep
Bad
reiterating
pass
from Markelle Fultz, people. Markelle Fultz.
And just, oh my God, bro, that was flawless. He should have won it easily. Every dunk he had all night was a 50. It was a 50, bro. And what they have to do now is they got to change the judging. I think they got to get some people that know what the hell they're doing out there. What the hell is Chadwick Boseman doing out there?
Wakanda forever.
Yeah.
Somebody said Ray Charles.
That's literally what it was. You gotta get some people that know what the hell they're doing out there. They're gonna judge it.
I think they gotta get former dunk contest winners.
You have to. Oh yeah, you have to.
They know the standard that they have to meet.
Yeah, I think you have to, bro.
That was god
awful.
Bad. That was bad.
Bad judging. Bad judging. What do you think?
He dunked over freaking Taco Fall. You heard Kenny Smith. You dunked over Taco Fall. That should have been a 50. Yo, his
should have ended it right there.
His butt grazed him. It wasn't any other part that grazed Taco Fall. His butt. Like, come on, man.
And everyone in the crowd thought it was over too.
Dude is 7'6". He is the tallest NBA player in this league. And if you expect somebody to really totally clear him, you must be on crack.
Yeah, literally, bro. Literally.
And he barely grazed him. Like, yo. And then the dunk that won Derrick Jones Jr. the contest, the free throw windmill, we've seen that from Zach LaVine before.
Yeah, we have.
And then his foot 10 is the line. His foot was like here, and then decided to win. Come on, that is not a 50. I think there was a lot of generosity with those 50s. I was saying that when we were watching, there was a lot of generosity. I was saying at the entire, like, yo, 50s, like, you're handing them out like they're cookies.
That's what I think has to change. Like, when we grew up watching dunk contests, it was rare you would get a 50.
Exactly. It was rare. It was so damn near impossible.
So rare to get a 50. Now they're just throwing around like
it's a freaking Tootsie Roll. Like, here, there's a 50. You get a 50, you're Oprah. You get a 50, you get a 50, you get a 50.
Yeah, so, that definitely has to be changed, bro. There has to be some of the judging and...
It's a shame that we gotta lose Aaron Gordon in the process because he took his time out of his day and mentally prepared for this, physically prepared for this. It takes a toll on people.
It does.
And that's why Zach LaVine didn't participate. Mm-hmm. But now you lost another young lion that could have been a multiple-time dunk contest winner to bad judging. Mm-hmm. And that's a shame.
Yeah, it is. Which is now. And basketball returns Thursday. Unfortunately, we gotta wait a couple more days, but hey, we were gifted with a great All-Star.
Yes, weekend, we were.
So
again,
can't complain.
Chris Paul, Adam Silver, NBA.
Oh,
Giannis.
And real quick, Kyrie Irving is now the new vice president.
VP taking over Pau Gasol.
Yes, Kyrie Irving is now voted in as the new vice president of the
him and Chris Paul will be doing some great things for the NBA.
Yes.
Even though Chris Paul's already been doing great things for the NBA for the players.
But I was kind of shocked by that. Kyrie. He's not really a team guy as we've seen doing something for the play. But hey, all right. That's enough for me. But yeah, so he's the new vice president. And basketball starting back up. Can't wait, guys.
Can't wait. Just like that Meryl Streep meme when she went like that. That was the best All-Star game ever. So shout out to Adam Silver. Shout out to the 24 All-Stars for coming together, giving us a product that we will never forget. We will always be forever grateful to you guys for just giving joy to our lives through just playing a sport, and it's more than a sport.
It's Pizza Planet.
It's a way of life.
I don't know how to say it, but I'm trying. Content.
We got NBA coming back. 2 days. We got the Wilder, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury.
Guys.
Can't wait for that.
Woo! What's going on?
And then my last takeaways is happy birthday to the GOAT, 6-time NBA champ, 5 times NBA MVP, 10-time scoring champ, 14-time All-Star, 11-time All-NBA selection, 2-time gold medalist. Happy 57th birthday to the billionaire, Michael Jordan. You set the way for the one guy that you ultimately inspired, Kobe Bryant, set his legacy based on what you did. So shout out to you. I'm gonna be posting a clip of the flu game, the shot he shot over Byron Russell, the crossover. We're gonna be posting that.
The push.
The push shot.
With 43. Malone is doubled. They swat at it and steal it. Here comes Chicago. 17 seconds. 17 seconds from Game 7 or from championship number 6. Jordan, open, Chicago with the lead. Timeout, Utah. 5.2 seconds left. Michael Jordan running on fumes with 45 points.
At the end of the game, you gotta get it out of his hands. Jordan frees himself up for a clean look. The greatest thing about Jordan is he has all the tricks. That's why.
And then on this day, in 1994, David Robinson put up the only quadruple double. 1, 2, 3, 4. That still stands to today. Draymond Green came pretty close that year with the steals, the blocks, and the assists. Only scored 2 points though. Had he scored 10 points, he would have had it. But David Robinson's putting up 34 points, 10 boards, 10 assists, and 10 blocks. With that loaded team that was the San Antonio Spurs with Tim Duncan. Vinny Del Negro. That team was nasty. But we're going to be posting a clip about that too. What an all-star game. NBA's back in full effect on Thursday. Sunday we got Lakers versus Celtics. Can't freaking wait for it, man. I really can't. And again, the greatest all-star game ever. Yes, that's the meme. And just let's wrap it up here, brother.
Oh, yeah.
It's the boy, my man, Huncho.
And my man, the newly Tsunami Papi, guys.
From the Process Loading Podcast, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Share this video. Show us some love, baby, because we are going to keep progressing from here on.
On Instagram, SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube TV, and now Instagram TV. Check out our clips. We post highlights. There's some really cool clips for you guys. Do some real nice posts for you guys. And we keep you up to date with some nice live, real-time highlights, like we did this past All-Star break of the Rising Stars Challenge, dunk contest, all that good stuff. Please, guys.
Process __loading. That's the Instagram. Make sure you follow that, baby. And make sure you follow the podcast. Good night. How do you say his name? Comments. I don't want to say what I'm trying. Let it pat. Yeah.